Let's get this started. Hello, hello, hello. Hey, Twitch. Do I need this on? Don't need that one on. It's like way too much light. Get the YouTube chat up. Oh, I already got a sub. Thank you guys. All right, we are going live. We're back working on our illustrations here. Yeah, we left off on this one. We were tweaking this little bit. Where's it? Well. Second. Oh, okay. Let me get back here. Capsulate that. We will cut, paste, bring that down here. No, first we'll finish that. And merge down. Something's going on here with this. Oops. Let's see something. Erase. There we go. And we got our microphone. Yep. Not enough lights. There we go. Oh my guys, I was just trying to find something to put on while we're working. Let's check. What's going on here? Okay. We're checking to see if anybody's wants on Twitch besides me. Nothing really going on YouTube. I can't watch that because I'm not caught up. Okay. Why is this guy? I don't know why that went into his comments. It's just weird. Should have been in mine. Wait a second. Hold on, guys. Darn it. Darn it. Candria Browser, thank you for joining. Oh yeah. It's funny. I put that in somebody else's stream. Okay. Yeah, I don't know about this. It's looking way too muscular. Muscular. This, that. Thank you, Candria. And I thank you for saying hello. I hope you're having a good day. And thank you for stopping by and saying hello. Or sup. That works too. We're just doing a little illustrating. Whoops. Oh, gotta make sure we picking the right layers. Oh, you know what? Hold on a second. I do need to switch my glasses to my reading glasses. So let me go grab those real quick. Where is come on. Yes. Get rid of this. And there's still stuff in here. Yep, here he comes, Mr. Zato. He's gonna try and sneak up onto my desk here. Okay, hey, Planeta Arte. Hola, ¿cómo estás? How do I say Happy New Year? I had to go grab my glasses. Oh, messing my microphone up. And on my little Basquiat dinosaur Pez, they call it the Pez dispenser. And thank you, Planeta, for joining us. We're just doing a little work on the kids' book today. We have a few hours to spend working on this, so trying to make him look all buff. Not really. We're not trying to make Rocky look buff. Oops, you know what? Um, where's this? Okay, here comes Zato. Zato's going to try to make his way up here into our area. So things have gone dark because his butt is right up against the camera. Dude, can you chillax? Can you chillax, Mr. Za? Look at this guy. Just just taking over the spot. Taking over the spot, buddy. Come here. So I was doing a little searching on yeah. Yeah, it's funny because he does this every time. It definitely is funny. He's watching himself on the screen. There's a delay. And then also he likes the mouse. Hey you, quit messing around. Hold on guys, I gotta unplug this. Unplug this cord and bring it up. Bring it up top. Sorry for the shakiness. Zot. Mr. Zato. Fanny or funny? Mr. Funny Guy. He just wants some attention from me. Gat is Fanny. The god, Mr. Gato. His name is Zato. Mm, Zato El Gato. He just wants some attention. Mr. Zat Boombot. Mr. Zati. Zati Zati. Qual es su nombre? What is his name? It is Zato. Here, I'll put it in. Zato. Hey, Jenny. Welcome. That is his name, Zato. Good to see you in the chat. Thank you. Yep, right back at you, Jenny. Thank you for joining us. I appreciate you. Zato is actually his full name is Zato Ichi. Zato Ichi. It's Japanese. He's a he's a famous cultural iconic character from um, uh some movies and that's his name, Zato Ichi. Thanks, random. Yeah, he's a nice annoying tabby. Oh, you're following me from Korea? Thank you. All the way from Korea. I appreciate it. Thank you. We got people from Korea. You know Blackpink? No, I'm not familiar with Blackpink. Are they another band or group? Zato Ichi. Yeah. But I call him Zato for short. Blackpink is a South Korean girl group consisting of Lisa, Jennie, Jisoo, and Rose. Yep, Zato Ichi. The character he's named after, that is his name, and he is the blind swordsman, Zato Ichi. Yep, it's probably a well-known um show for like old not old folks, but probably people my generation or a little older. Hey, Pre, how's it going? Good to see you too in the chat. I'm hoping everybody's having a good day or evening, or I'm assuming Jenny, it's morning for you guys or early morning. Yeah, I'm doing well. You guys can hear me, right? I'm assuming. Happy New Year, Jenny. Happy 2026. We are in the new year. You guys are what, day 3? We're still in day 2. Day 2 of the new year. Okay, Zato. Okay, Mr. Zat. Let me clean your nose, dude. It's cold here, so I gotta clean his face off. He's got snot. Okay. Oh, yeah. He's snotted on my snotted on my excuse. Come on, dude. Dude, come here. Come here. No. Oh, he's stuck on my sweater. Zat, that's the problem with you and your claws. Come here. Come on. Come on, Zazo. Zat, you gotta move because I'm trying to work. He's just a bugger nugget. You have a cat, his name is Leo. Stop. It's a good name. Is he like a lion? Okay, dude. You gotta let me work here. He just wants some attention. He is like a lion. Okay. Zato used to have a brother that we had, and his name was Taro, like the root. Yep, he is funny. He's a troublemaker, but he just wants some attention. I'm at work. You love me and you love my cat. Okay, thank you. Yeah, we got 5 more. We're supposed to be getting 2 more. So we'll have a total of 8. I'm supposed to get a couple kittens. My wife um, swooped them up from somebody that needed to rehome some cats. So she didn't think we had enough with 6. We used to have 8 cats. Then a few passed away, like his brother Zato. What's my name? My name is Corey, but I go by Omizu in this channel. You can use either. It doesn't matter to me. But yeah, Zato or Taro passed away a couple years ago. So, yep. Oh, thank you. My mom, I'm assuming my dad also gave me that name. My mom and my dad. Za, can I get you? He's just trying to avoid me kicking him off of here. Come here, buddy. Come here. You gotta go. Nope. Nope. Go down there. Nope. No. Crazy, Zato. Oh my gosh, dude. You got cat hair all over this thing. This guy, man, he's such trouble. Okay, I'm trying to find where that. Okay, all right. And then what we need to do is get rid of this thing down here. Maybe get where's the fill. I don't know what this is. That's nothing. Blank. Zatoichi Arts. Do I have to change my name? You're going to sleep now because it's night in Egypt? Wait, I thought you said you were in Korea. Yeah, because you said you were following me from Korea, but you're in Egypt? Okay, I was wondering, that didn't look like Korean to me. Let's see here. But thank you. Have a good day. Thanks again. Very good. Yeah, random. It's like, wait a second. We getting catfished over here? First it's Korea, now it's Egypt. Which one is it? Oh, you're visiting Egypt. Okay. Wow, that's quite a long ways from Korea. I hope you're enjoying Egypt then. I can't say I've ever been to Egypt myself. I can find it on a map. One of those rare Americans that know places outside of our own country. Traveling is fun. Yeah, could also be stressful too. Traveling can always be a little bit of both. I guess if you're just enjoying the journey, then it might not be. Egypt is amazing. If you visit Egypt, did you get to see the pyramids at all? Hey, you better not be eating them plants. I'm watching you right now. Zato's trying to get to. He's mad because I wouldn't let him stay on the table. So he decided to go and try and eat some plants that are up top on the shelf. Okay, actually, let's turn these off because he's looking a little buff, and he's not supposed to be buff. He's supposed to be a little kind of pudgy, looking a little too buff. You got to see the pyramids? Nice. Are they smaller than they seem on when you see them like on television or something? That's my guess is they're not as big. Maybe the big one, the big pyramid. Yeah, he's a little wide. He's a little wide, too wide on the low end. Oh man, need to select the right. Okay. Okay. Okay, a little pudgy. Up, Zato came back. He is not gonna let me. It's big. Okay. Maybe because they shoot them from so far away or something. They just kind of look a little smaller. Hey, you. What about the Sphinx? That looks big, but then I think it's actually smaller than what it looks like on television or on the screen. Mr. Za, Mr. Za, I know you want to stay up here. I wish I had more room up here for you to like lay down. I had to clean off. I have to clean off the table so you have at least some place to lay down. But I don't think you would even stick to those spots. You just want to be right in front of me. You're not going to let me get much work done. Did everybody get to see my finished painting? The one I finished the other day? Oh, and I was before Zato kind of distracted me. I was Googling to see if I could do a vertical stream using OBS, and I think there's a way to do it. So I'm gonna try and figure it out so that it can stream from OBS, at least when I'm in here onto YouTube. You don't mind if I play your stream in the background of your live, do you, Omizu? No, I don't care, random. Whatever you want to do. Just as a disclaimer, I might scare some people away. I might scare your audience away. You can do both at the same time on OBS. Yeah, I need to figure it out. I guess there's some plugins that I can get. Yeah, vertical and horizontal. I know I could do the horizontal, but there's I think you have to get, or at least for me, because I'm using it um on a Mac, I got to get a plugin so that I can stream vertical, which I'm glad I looked up, but I got to figure it out before I start trying to make it happen. All right, Planete. Thank you so much. He said, good work. Are you taking off? Ciao. If you are, have a good day. What is it? Buenos dias or buenos dias or bueno dias. I can never know. But Mr. Zato, please move out of the way. Saludos y todo lo mejor en 2026. Oh, thank you, Planeta. Happy New Year to you. Buenas noches. Yes, because it's evening time. I could still say it. Buenos dias, right? Yeah. Unless dias actually means daytime. Not being too literal. Come on, bud. He's just setting up shop right here. Gosh. Saludos. Buenos dias. Same to you, Planete. Is there a word for same? Hey, you, come on, man. I'm not getting much done, and I have probably less than an hour and a half now. Depends. Depends on when I gotta go work on dinner. Usually he'll get tired of me trying to kick him off the table and he'll go sleep on the cat bed that's under the table. It is buenas noches, Mr. Zato. Can you move, buddy? This guy. Come on. How about you go onto your cat bed? Come here. Come on, bud. Planeta says, Saludos, Azato Ichi. Mr. Zot is being a knucklehead. Hey, he's actually. Are you gonna lay down in your bed, dude? I think he might be laying down in his bed now. Okay. Now this is way too muscly. And we'll go like this. And we'll go like this. Need to do something about this ear. This ear here. Oops. I can't put that in there. I gotta put it where the ear is. Nope, that's not how I want it. And then we gotta fix this here. Oops. This little bit needs to get adjusted. Put that down like this. Let's see. Okay. And turn that off and go back to here and use our little button there. Okay. Actually, kind of want to fix his paw here. Okay, and this won't get that much, and this can go like that, and this can go like that. We're definitely going to be redrawing all of this one more time. Just trying to get the right layout. Whoops. I'll make this a little bigger. Like this. All right. This arm is looking a little thin. Maybe we'll drop it down. Yeah, Zato got me good. It's like scratch my chest. Sometimes I'll wake up and I'll just have cat claw marks on me. Like, what were you guys doing in the middle of the night? Okay, I think this has to get a little wide. Distort it a little bit. There we go. Okay, scratching his head. I feel like. hmm, Hey, it's my sister. What's going on, Rashida? Good to see you. Glad you can make it. What up, though? Thank you for joining. First, first live. Yeah, we're just working on this. Just working on this illustration here. It's one of the pages from the book I'm working on about these two dogs here. And this should actually be in the front. So the one on the left is Rocky, and the one on the right is Bo. So the story is called Rocky and Bo Become Friends. Hey, brother, my first Omizu stream. Yeah, that is right. Yeah, we've been doing this for about a year and a half in some way, shape, or form, either on Facebook or Instagram and now YouTube. I'm also streaming to Twitch, covering all the bases. But I stopped streaming to Instagram and Facebook because I did not like uh, the quality of the streams on there. Rocky looks cool. Yeah, he's a big goofball, I guess. So we are this scene. He is kind of confused because there's I have that turned off, and then what else? We don't need this on. This is just for. We'll turn that back on. So he's supposed to be scratching his head because they're about to go on a walk, but he doesn't know what a walk is. He's confused. You hear Instagram streaming isn't cool. Yeah, I don't. You can only go an hour, and then they cut it. They like cut the stream after an hour, so you have to start it over again. Because I used to stream before YouTube. Ah, dude, man, calling me up, Zato. Standing in front of that, you're gonna get hot. So yeah, I would stream on Instagram and w- not even realize that it had stopped the stream after a while, and I figured it was still streaming, so I'd be like doing my thing, and then when I finally would go and look to see what was going on, the stream had stopped. And I'm like, well, I don't even know how long it's been not streaming. Um, so we need this. This is getting this is getting tweaked a little bit. All right, we'll make this a little bit bigger. And kind of a fat arm. All right, cut that. Fix this. But I I like YouTube, even though YouTube has its issues too. But I've met a lot of other live streamers on here. Whoops. So that's cool. I've kind of made a lot of YouTube streaming friends. Oh no, not you streaming to yourself and not realizing it. No, like not realizing that it wasn't streaming. I've always been just streaming to myself. Plus, I already had like some followers on YouTube for my skateboarding stuff, so not that they were watching my live streams, but yeah, Facebook was the worst. The quality of the streams were just so bad. Okay, so this one, Zato's like hanging out right in front of my space heater. I'm surprised he's not hot. It's probably cold. He's like, if I can't be in front of you in your screen, I'm gonna go sit in front of the space heater. Rashida, have you tried to do any live streaming at all? All right. Oh, gotta select the right layer. Gotta select the right layer. Okay, his hand's kind of big, so it's got a bigger paw. Mm, oh, I don't know where that's sitting. This one here. He said, no, no live streaming for me. I don't know what to talk about. Yeah, I guess I use the excuse that I'm working on something, and then I could sit here and just ramble about stuff, and hopefully people don't get bored. But I'm sure they get it's not long before somebody's like, yeah, he's not doing a whole lot. Um, turn some of this stuff off. Wait a second. Okay, let me turn this hand off. And yeah, I was wondering where this was at. There's that. Deselect. It's nice, people come in and they'll hang out for a bit. We can chit chat or whatever, talk about what I'm working on or what's going on. People have problems. They can share their problems. It's fun. Okay, yes, this has to go. Hey, where did this? Yeah, there's always these random marks that I end up seeing. And hold on. Feel like his arm would be behind him like that. And there might be another paw here. He said watching this is cool. Though how long does one page of an illustration usually take? It depends on how much detail is in here. So like here, let me save this one on and then I'll go back to so this is the very first one. So this 2 pages are called a spread. And this is the first 2 pages of the book that I'm bringing up. If it opens up, let me see. Let me see if our usual guy comes into the Twitch stream chat to drop some spam. So this, let me move that out of the way. This is a full spread. You got page 1 and 2. This scene, you have Rocky with his friend Bruno, and they're at a pet shop, and there's some people coming in. So Bruno's telling Rocky uh, to do some moves or some tricks to get noticed. So you got the hand pointing at Rocky, like we're gonna take this guy or look at this guy. And then Bruno is so Rocky is an actual dog. And when he was at the pet shop, he was at the pet shop with his brother. So Bruno was an actual dog that was Rocky's brother. But they didn't take Bruno. They just took Rocky. So, but in this story, it's not mentioned that Bruno is Rocky's brother. It's just he's just a friend of Rocky's at the pet shop. So this probably took, I don't know, maybe because I worked on it few hours, a few hours here, a few hours there. So I mean, it could have been like 8 hours worth of work, probably more like 12. But then we have the next scene. Where'd it go? Here we go. You'll see in the next scene. Yep, that's what I said. Poor Bruno. I'm like, man, this story starts off at a low point. I mean, it's sad that Rocky leaves his friend, but in real life, it was his brother. Okay, yeah, these pages are kind of big, and if there's a lot of layers, it takes a little bit longer to open them up. Here we go. Let me put this away. So this scene is So Rocky's leaving the pet shop to go to his new home. Yeah, there's a lot of detail in the face. Once I get the line drawings done, it usually goes pretty quickly because I know what I need to do. It's just figuring out colors and I did a pattern in this tree, kind of like a 50s style, all over just pattern. Yeah, I did another version of Bruno. He's a little smaller. All this work I put into like a basic like shop front look. Um, but Bruno's in the window crying. Got the door with the sign saying open, and then Rocky in the car, and he's like, this is pretty much the entire page. That's all the text. That's the this is all the text that's going to be on in this spread is Rocky saying, "What about Bruno?" Now this page, this has got to be the low point of the story here when he's driving away. He's in the back seat. You can see he's got tears. He's sad. Ears are drooping at the window. Like, what about Bruno? But yeah, I put a lot of detail in like the shop sign to make it look kind of neonish. The tree with all the leaves. Yeah. So actually, the first two spreads are pretty much done, unless I change Rocky's face a little bit, which might need to be done. And then, where is it? Page 3. So this is where Rocky meets Bo. I should have had him at the front door instead of the toy box, but I think in the text they mention toys. Yeah, trying to make it like very bright, colorful, because it's a kid's book. Trying to keep the look of the dogs consistent. This is why I think I might need to change the faces in the first two a little bit. But as Rocky's meeting Bo, he's still sad. But Bo's like, he's like, "Welcome to the house." I don't know if they're about to hug or something, but yeah. And then there's this toy box, which makes an appearance in a few pages. I swear this should have been a doorway though, where Rocky comes in through the front door and he meets Bo. But yeah, so you could see I got that was 3. This is 4. I'm getting what I'm doing is trying to get all the line work um like cleaned up and looking exactly how I want it to, and then I can come back and fill everything in with color. But you can see um to cheer Rocky up, Bo shows him the toy box, and Rocky just goes full head on into the toy box, tossing everything out. But you can see how the line work is a lot cleaner. It's finalized, so I'll come back and I've already started doing some detail work on the box and stuff. There needs to be some toys in the box still, but he's tossing toys out. His tail's wagging. He'll get detailed. The line work will get another like line. I think it gets doubled up. So yeah, now we're on page. There's 15 spreads, so we're on spread 9. So we're a little more than halfway. Yeah, his tail's wagging. Yep. Had to put the motion because originally it was just the tail. the tail sticking straight up, and I'm like, well, he's got to look like he's happy. So a dog wagging its tail is usually pretty happy. So yeah, the line work and bow on this side of the page is done, finalized. So I'm working on Rocky, and then I got to go over here. You can see how rough or simple the line work is when I just do the quick sketch. Sometimes I think I almost like the line work in the quick sketch over the cleaned up line work because it's like real real loose and free flowing. But I could say that for other books too, like quick sketch look. But this is what I was working on earlier, past streams, was this image here, this painting. Dondrell is in the house. Welcome, Dondrell Lee Artistry. Thank you. Yep, this is my Oni. Can you guys see that, or is it in the dark? Okay, because it looks dark on my end, but in the on the screen it looks a lot better. So we got the little train yard or a train line with some freight cars on it, a wall. We got our Oni character creeping over the wall, looking over the wall. Thanks, Ra. I got a little city skyline in the background with some stars, some moon and stars in the sky, and then we got our little UAP, unidentified aerial phenomenon. It's basically a shape, a cube. I noticed you added the shooting cube. Yeah, I was gonna do something uh because I've done in a digital painting I did uh, a flying object, but it was in the shape of a pyramid. So I'll probably do a series of paintings where you see these objects flying in space. So there'll be different um, platonic objects, three-dimensional objects. The city lights are wild too. The patience, man, she's yeah, a lot of I had to redo it because the original lights I added, they were yellow, kind of yellowish in color, and they were just too much. I went too crazy, so I painted those out with the dark color, and then came back in and did more bluish light, so they didn't pop out too as much. Thank you, Don Drill. Small piece, heavy feel. Yep, it's gonna get a frame too. So yeah, but I liked how it turned out. You know, there were some hours put into this, but it's a small piece, and I'm glad it's done. The trains were the train cars, the freight cars, and then the lights in the background were probably the most tedious work. Everything else was like whatever. Even though like the little pinpoints of color in the sky wasn't as tedious as doing the train cars or these lights in the building. But it turned out good. They'll get framed. I'm not psyched on these canvases though. They're kind of cheaper canvases, and I feel bad. I put all this work into something that went on kind of a cheaper canvas. You could see where it's. I just have to. I might be able to tighten it up by just adding water to the back to the raw canvas side. It might tighten it up, but the canvas is small. I don't know. It is what it is. I got a bunch. I'm just gonna make do what I can with what I got, and then be a little bit more smarter about the materials I use for future pieces. You don't even know why companies make cheap ones. Well, I guess they're trying to provide materials for people that, don't have huge budgets. I mean, I don't have huge budgets, but I've bought a bunch of so most of these canvases the cheap ones I've got were through Michaels. You can get, you go to Walmart or whatever. They might sell like the packs, but the real lightweight canvas, so they'll tear easy or they'll puncture very easy. So I have a bunch of these various sizes paintings I've done, and I got little pinholes in them because my cats would put their claws in them. Like before I even use it, they would just be sitting around and they'd put their little claws, and I wouldn't even notice it until I actually painted on it, and then I would notice these pinholes of light coming through, and I'm like, oh man. So yeah, that's because of the real lightweight, thin um, canvas. But it is what it is. I can patch it up, and like the one that you have, the Godzilla, the Mecha Godzilla piece, and even the one with the Oni, the Kampai. That's on a cheaper canvas. So, but they should hold. They should hold up. Yep, you have to turn around and sell it. Reminds me, there are some cheap oil sticks I actually like from Michaels. I'll see if I can Uber them now. Were they um the Shiva ones, or I know I bought a bunch of Windsor Newton ones because they were discontinuing those. You will get Kampai. It's either Kampai or Kanpai, Kan or Kam. I think they use both. Hey, Toast, welcome to the stream. Thank you. Oh no, not the cats messing with the canvases. Oh yeah, not all the canvases make it to the wall right away. So they'll be stacked up. You think people know when the canvases are cheap? I feel like I wouldn't know. Most people aren't gonna know. They're probably not even gonna care until until their piece is damaged. Because I could get medium weight canvas, and it'd probably be a lot harder to damage. Like medium weight for smaller canvases, but they figure most people aren't trying to do like ultra fine work or fine artwork on these cheap canvases. But most artists don't have big budgets, so they get what they can get. They're soft and smooth. I want to take them with you. That'd be cool. You have like a set, have some some drawing pads to take with you. At least do some drawing while you're there, even if they're just, little whimsical sketches or something. Or you can make pieces and sell them there. I don't know. Do people buy art in Thailand? Maybe. Yeah, the Artist Loft brand. That's what Michaels carries, Artist Loft. They have like 3 different qualities of Artist Loft. I think they have like student and then like a medium grade, and then they're like heavier duty gallery wrapped, which means it's a thicker stretcher, wooden stretcher. Definitely drawing and iPad stuff. Yeah. Do you, I'm assuming you know about uh, the different plugins you need, like actual plugs for your electronics. I don't know if Thailand uses the same types of plugs that we use here in the US, but I've heard that's a thing that people forget about. I'm assuming you already know that because you've traveled. So said I was just playing one of the Pokemon games in the Switch, and I just caught Dialga, the Pokemon of Time, in case you didn't know. Yeah, I'm not all that familiar with all the Pokemon. Uh, when the game came out on the for the phones, I played that for a little bit, and then I was like, "I don't have time anymore to do this." But yeah, um, to go back to your question, or not your question, but um, your concern, Rashida, about cheap canvases. I'm sure people who know, like usually like gallerias or dealers, they would know unless they're small time, then they might not know, but they should know stuff like that, like quality of materials and stuff. It's usually the small startup galleries that are not really galleries. They're just people trying to do stuff. They might not care about material qualities. Maybe not in the beginning, but the longer you've been in the business, you start to notice stuff like that or pay attention to stuff like that. Especially if people buy artwork and then it falls apart on them, and then they come back to the gallery and they're like, "Why'd my art fall apart?" Then you can get into uh, conservation or uh, conservatism or conservatory. I can't remember but which has to do with taking care of art and making sure the artwork can be seen and enjoyed by future generations. Conservatorship. I'm not drawing. I'm just talking now. I can't draw and talk at the same time. uh, okay, this one arm looks way bigger than the other for sure. Definitely, this arm is now that I have the ears. What's going on here? Somewhere, somewhere I made a mark. There we go. Okay. Yeah, this arm over here for some reason is small looking compared to his other arm, but he's supposed to be kind of throwing his arm up like what? I don't know. Yeah, conservatorship. Yeah, but a lot of my art, and I know better. I just, just wanted um just more canvas around because you start going through canvases like really quickly. So instead of um being concerned with the longevity of the art, I was just like, well, I'll go the cheaper route, um, so I can just do more artwork. Even though I do have canvases that I stretch myself using higher quality canvas, but um, I would make my own stretchers, so I'd get wood from like Home Depot and make frames instead of trying to buy stretcher bars, which can get a little spendy. But I'm like, as long as the canvas is good quality, they can always somebody can always restretch it. Technology is amazing. Someone will deliver the pastries in less than 40 minutes. You mean a machine will deliver it in 40 minutes? One of those little uh roly 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 bots? I was gonna ask Rashida, have you seen those on the streets? The little roly bots. They don't have them here, but I'm assuming a larger city like LA would probably have them. Uh, it's okay to take a break from drawing, just means the combo is good. Oh, is there a huge delay? I hope there's not a huge delay. Yeah, I don't mind stopping and chatting. Oh man, why is this why is this not cutting? Oh, there we go. Okay, I think the arm is kind of matching the length of the other arm. This actually mm, this might be a little short though. I think I need to extend this up a little bit, a little more. It's a little weird if it starts to look too stretched, but that looks a little better. Oh, by car? They took my Uber delivery job. Wait, you were gonna do a Uber. Oh, is that what you were gonna do? But the machines, the little cocoa machines. I want to see a skateboarder just be going down the street and see one of those machines coming at him, and then just pop a fat ollie over it. She took your Uber. That's what she said. So when do you actually leave, Dondrell? Are you still getting things getting things in order before you leave? You used to deliver with a bike. Oh, okay. But now those things are around, bikers don't get many orders. No, I don't think I've ever seen those. They're probably like more in the inner city, like I don't know, downtown LA next week. Okay. I figured you had to get everything in order before you left. You can't just be like, yeah, this will all be here when I come back. You not trying to keep your little space though? Set the tone, then roam. Yeah. Oh, you like to be here for the is this like a regular thing? Like a yearly thing you do? Like every winter, you gotta get away from the cool winter of California, of coastal California. Oh, you're keeping it? Okay. I was wondering, like, if because that's a lot to all of a sudden now have to find a storage unit. I mean, unless the space is cheaper than a storage unit, it's like why not keep it? Dude, why is this not erasing? There it is. Like, why is this not erasing? I think this elbow needs a little yeah, this has to come in a little bit, I want to say. And do this, and then do that. So I probably got another job through this publisher. The authors of the first books that I did, um, they want to do an activity book, like a coloring book, activity type book, just something small, like maybe like 6 pages, maybe give or take a page. And so they want me to do the artwork for their activity book. So I might be busy for next month or so. Plus, I just got done doing the cover for the second book in this series. So whenever they get the story fleshed out for that, sure I'm going to be working on that. This is what scares me about all of a sudden starting to do more illustration work is that I will not have time to do my own artwork. The money's decent, but stuff like that it doesn't dictate what I do because this whole time I've been working a regular job and doing my artwork, but who knows? Bree says I'm working on illustration from last night. Oh, was that was the piece I saw in your live stream? I don't think the cold I don't like the cold anymore. Maybe I have low iron. You're just not used to it, dude. You should move to the Midwest. You should move to the Midwest. Move to Minnesota. Move northern Minnesota. Then you build up your immunity to cold. Not really. Uh, okay, what is how did this end up copying this right here? This should never have been on that layer. Should have been on this layer. And then we go like that, and then we go like that, and then we get rid of this. You have to jump off here now, but I'm gonna jump on the next one. Rock on. Thank you, sis. You have a good night. I know it's getting a little. Probably got another half an hour or just a little bit more. What is this layer? What is this? Where is this coming from? Just random objects on wrong layers. Turn that back on. Come on. But yeah, thank you for joining, Rashida. I'll probably be going live maybe Sunday about the same time, but maybe it could be a little earlier. Uh, Kim and I were watching a movie. That's why I didn't get started right when I said I was going to start. But yeah, have a good night. Thanks for joining. It's good to see you. And good to see you and to chat. Oops. Okay. Yeah, we're like finally making our way through the Marvel catalog again since we got Disney back after my wife canceled Disney. And then we got then she found a package deal that included Disney, so she ended up getting that. Yeah, they also have schedules though, because of the whole printing and stuff like that. So I think they try to batch schedule their different books that they so because the last book I did, um, there was a delay on my end. I didn't get it done right away in the time they were asking. So that kind of pushed back um, the release of the book, which they had been um, only by like a month, which they had been um, pushing for the year. That's why they have me do the covers first, is so that they can start getting the metadata out there and pushing the release date. And then I'm assuming, I don't know if like Amazon or Barnes and Noble like expect those books when they say they were going to be released because they're also pushing those books. All right, all right, Rashida, take care. Love you. Thanks for stopping by. It was good to talk to you. I know we don't get to talk too often, but now you know you can jump in and you can troll me. I don't have I don't get too many trolls. Now that I say that, I'll probably get a bunch of trolls. Oh, if you ever have anything going on, you can always let me know and I could push it on my channel. Not that I have a huge following, but you never know. Just because people don't jump in the chat doesn't mean people aren't paying attention. All right. I don't know why I'm fussing with the line work right now. Actually, I want to drop this his chin a little bit. Drop this down a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, like that. And then this bit, I think this bit came down too far. So, Pre, how's your illustrations coming along? Hey, Dondra, did you see did you get to finish out the stream, Huzza's stream? I th- I, I want to say there was somebody in the stream that may already like frequent his stream, but they were using a different account, but I'm not 100% sure, but the way they were razzing him sounded like somebody that already frequents his stream. Some of it. Yeah, I like ribbing him a little bit, giving him a little poke in the ribs from time to time. He he seems to be able to take it, so I try not to do it all the time, but yeah, because it was the person that says uh his painting looked poor or looked poorly done. And I'm like, I wonder if that's so and so. I'm not gonna name him, but I'm like, I wonder if that's so and so using a different account. Yeah, it's funny when you don't know the people that are like making comments in his chat, and I'm like, this dude's got so many followers, and I'm like, he should have way more like people in his live streams. But I'm sure he gets decent views. Man, I had like 3 or 4 streams ago. Typically I get like maybe 100 to around 200 views, maybe 250 views per live stream. I had this one, it was like 600 like 600 and something views. I'm like, "Whoa, that's like 3 times what I usually get." I'm just like, "Why did that happen?" I'm like, "What did I do on this stream that got me that many views?" But as far as like watch hours or watch time, that definitely varies. Yeah, people's attention spans. Most of them, I think, are young people. Gosh, I keep putting stuff on the wrong layer. I swear a lot of them are young people. It's funny because 'cause I'll be watching other people's videos or other people live streaming that I haven't never seen before, and we're all talking about the same type of things, you know, complaining about YouTube, this and that. It's funny. I cut this? Yes, and then paste, and then try not to be too get caught up into complaining about YouTube too much. But it's easy to notice stuff and just be like, "Hmm, merge down." Es especially when you're still, like, watching your channel grow. Okay, okay. Imma make sure this stuff is looking this these things looking proportionally kinda even. Make it fun, that's what I will do this year. I've been thinking about that too. Also, like, I did get a copyright strike on one of the live streams because I started, like, playing some music in the background, but the thing is, when I use my earbud, it usually cancels out the music playing, and so I'm, like, listening to it back, and I'm like, "I don't hear nothing but weird, like, kinda popping noises and stuff, like, real faint," and I'm assuming that was, like, whatever the earbuds weren't filtering out. I don't hear any music, but I hear, like, kind of a rhythmic, like, weird popping noise, like ticks and pops, and I'm like, "Oh, they gave me a copyright for that?" Like, the AI is that sensitive to, like, rhythms or something that they gave me a copyright strike for that? But I didn't listen to the entire stream yet, but most of it, and I'm like, "Really?" And I was in other streams kinda just, um, making sure I was choosing music that said in their description that it was copyright free and not royalty free, because I don't know if those are the same. And yeah, the only strike I got was from that one video, and I can't even hear anything. It's that I don't know. It's kind of weird. I'm not making a big deal out of it, like, oh, I need to contest this, and they need to like, take that off my video. Just like, okay. Oh, good thing it saves. No, I'm not sending it. Good thing it saves. I think it auto saves every so often. I didn't catch this one, but he said, "Huzza is too damn quiet for you." What? He's always talking. Sometimes he goes silent, but a lot of times when there's nobody there, I'll pop in and he's just He's just rambling on. You do your schoolwork and dip out, which means you give him about 3 to 5 minutes. It was funny. Yeah, when it's funny, when you see stuff in the chat and it's funny, it's like, "Okay, I gotta stick around." Yeah, we do. As streamers, we can't get too full of ourselves. Oh, man, this guy got me twice with the same account. Nice. Occupied Borderlines, the streamboo.com, they got me again. With 2 messages this time. They caught me slipping. Oh, come on, man. I'm unbanned. I'm not unbanning them. Bans. Okay. Okay. Why are they still showing? Oh, man, you're making me refresh the chat. Now I gotta do my, yeah, I'm not gonna let you, even if it says so and so banned so and so, I'm not gonna let that show on my in my chat. We'll just refresh and go everyone. Now I feel like, hold on. Jeez, I keep putting stuff on the wrong layers. Cut, paste, and top of the head, merge. Okay. I'm gonna merge the arms down and the ears down because that's just way too many layers. Keep track of. 3 is easier um, than 6 or 5. But do I need to flip this one? Is it this one? Okay, 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 okay. Ears. Ears. Wait, redo. Okay, okay. So the paw is gonna go in front of the ears. I'm not cutting those out just yet. But I think we have a good start. Whoops. Man, it's almost 8 o'clock already. It's like I start getting into a groove with this. And, but I think I'll still go. I don't know if at least by 9 o'clock, I'm gonna have to call it. Unless my wife wants me to get started earlier, she'll let me know. Um, I swear this might need to come up a little more. Okay, okay. Oops. Okay. I wonder. Let me duplicate this real quick. Turn this off. I will duplicate these. Whoops. Duplicate. And then we'll turn these two off. Put this. All right. Put these down here, just in case I need to reinstate these older versions after I. Hold on. All right. I was gonna try. Whoops. We're gonna try and do something with this paw here. Not sure if. Oops. Cancel. Let me see. Whoops. Oh, not doing that. Okay. Do this. Excuse me. I guess the paw would kind of do something like that. Okay. Hold on. Okay. Ah, come on. Okay. All right. All right. Now, where's our ears? I think we're good on getting rid of this one. Let's see. Then we'll get rid of this stuff. Rid of this. Actually, it should go like this. And then that, and then this. What about this? Or we can do this just to make sure we got everything. Okay, and erase, deselect. And same with this. Erase, deselect. Okay. I guess the dog has to go potty, so I'll be right back, guys. Oh, hold on, guys. I'm gonna switch earbuds because this one's dying. This one's dying. Then we'll switch over to this. Yep, this one. And we'll put this one back. Charge. Okay. All right, guys, I'll be right back. Don't let the cat eat my plants. Oh, he wants to go outside. Come on. Come on, you. Go. Okay. Hey, Ralphie. Good morning. Oh, Dondrell got the oil sticks. What brand were they? All right, we got the one paw. Actually, I think this needs to be. Whoops. Okay. Okay. Oops. All right, we need to trim a little more off of here. Trim that. 26. Oh, what about this? I'll trim that off. Erase. And trim this off. All right, there we go. Um, Hold on a second. Whoops. Let me do this. I feel like these would be kind of distorted. Something like maybe like this. And then let's do this one. Distort something like that. And then hold on. So near is the eye off. Oh, geez Louise. I know what it is. Okay, okay. Hold on. Whoops. Distort. That. And the top of the head was a little off. That's why sometimes looking at your image, other than the right side up, uh, kind of get your brain to see stuff that may not seem right when you're looking at it right side up. This is why sometimes people will paint or draw upside down. Because, yeah, that bit wasn't quite centered. It's like looking at the eyebrow, I'm like, why is this? Oops, not skewed, distort. Go. All right. All right. Then we write it back up. Write it to the upright position. You know what? Here's I'm not digging this bit. It's- Okay. Come on. Jeez, every time I lift my brush, it's not. Hold on. Let's fix this. Always something. Okay. Merge. Duplicate. Let's duplicate this just in case. Merge, merge. More Rocky and Bow. Yes, Ralphie. You got to keep working on the Rocky and Bow so that we can make our deadline. How are you doing today, Ralphie? Are you working on some drawings? Duplicate. Duplicate. Here's. We'll take these ones. And merge them. Not merge them, but group them. Turn them off. Then we take this. Then you erase, right? What's going on? Or is it this one? That's right. I'm up this side. Mhm. How are we doing? How are we doing? This eye. It's looking a little too high. Okay. Down. Merge down. Merge down. Merge down. Right here. Merge this. And down. Okay. Oops. Okay, let me do this. Yeah. Okay. And we will take this and duplicate. and Put that there. Put it there. Get this here. Watercolor brush here. And just start adding this in. Okay. Got that little top. And then where's our cut lasso tool? Hey, Ryomen Sukuna, how are you doing today? Thank you for joining us in the chat. Appreciate it. Hope your day's going well. Yep, we're back on working on these illustrations. Gotta keep moving, or else we won't make the deadline. So we got a couple weeks. We got 2 weeks, maybe even less than 2 weeks, uh, to finish all 15 spreads. I will be spending a lot of time tomorrow while I'm at my day job, uh, working on those if I can. Probably early in the morning when it's not too busy, and then afternoon and later into the evening. All right, there we go. And then the uh, copy selection and post selection. Turn this bad boy off. Whoops. And then we have these sections to cut out. Cut these out. Erase that. Line the right layer. Okay, and then this side. It's 8:21. I should wrap up about 8:45. Give me some time. Okay, so we got that. Now we want to do this side. We want to do this side. And we'll start with, hey, Oscar, welcome back. Thank you for joining us tonight. Hope you're doing well, having a good evening. And we will go new layer, system layer. Get our correct brush, that, and then that, right? Actually, where is that? Let's turn the opacity down a little bit so I can actually start seeing what I'm drawing. Bring this back up here. Make sure we're on the right layers, guys. I need to make this a little longer. Make that a little. Okay, 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 okay. Oh, doing a lot of that today. Hold on a second, guys. Have saved. It should have saved. Oh, hold on a second. Let me let me refresh while it's doing that. See how long of a delay we have on YouTube. Thanks for the likes, guys, and thanks for the we got another sub. Okay, okay, okay. Hold on, hold on. Oh, a lot of freaking people going live. Oh, oh, what about Twitch? Let me look at. Okay, okay, okay. Oh, freeze on. Did not get. It's still not giving me. Um, still not giving me notifications. That was weird. No, 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 no. Okay, something like that. Yeah, yeah, little curly curls. Curly. Hold on. Yeah. Oops. I don't like that. And I still don't like that. Still don't like this. Come on, weirdos. Okay. Hmm, not sure. Now, I'm not sure if this bit was a little too long. Hold on, guys. Let me bring this in a little. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I think this is. He's got like no neck in this, and his ear is too long. I swear. Why can't I get the proportions correct? Stuff like this. Dang, like 3 minutes? Am I really cutting it? Am I really cutting it already? Okay, he's got it. Let's up a little higher. Still think this arm needs to come out, though. I didn't do that. Did not do that. I don't think I did. All right. Looks like I'm wrapping it up, guys. Gotta get dinner started. So let's. Oh, thank you guys. Another sub. I appreciate it. Man, you guys are rocking it. I guess after I cross that 500 threshold, YouTube's like throwing me bones where y'all are. Well, we got 8 likes though, man. That's for a 2.5 hour stream. Not too bad. So let me wrap it up on old Twitch first. We'll just say goodbye to our Twitch uh, folk. Still don't get too many people. Twitch doesn't really. Maybe I have to watch it on another device. Mm, Another device. Let's see. Okay, to see if anybody's actually watching. Hold on, YouTube. We'll get back to. We'll get back to us. Well, we got maybe one person. Is it a bot? Do we have one person, one bot? We don't know, but it says one, and that could be me because I just turned on my other phone to monitor the stream. But yeah, whoever, if it is somebody, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Yeah, we'll probably be back on not tomorrow, but maybe Sunday evening. About this a little earlier than today's start, but who knows? Maybe it'll be about the same time. But yeah, thank you, people on Twitch. If you stopped through, I appreciate it. Have a wonderful evening or day wherever you're at in the world. And until next time, bye for now. Peace, guys. Okay, let's exit. And now we'll say goodbye to our friends on YouTube. Thanks again for the likes, everybody. And yeah, we'll get back on this. We got it's like Bo is trying to make his way through a windstorm or something. It's getting sprayed on by Rocky. Yeah, got his arm to do, and then we can work on Rocky's outline. Yeah, let's give everybody a shout out who dropped by in chat. Uh, Candria Rouser, thank you for joining us. Planeta Arte, thank you again for joining us. I appreciate it. Jenny from Korea, who is in visiting Egypt, thank you again for joining us. I appreciate it. Thank you, Random Oddities. Sorry I missed your stream since I was streaming myself. I appreciate you dropping through. Our friend Pre, who's live streaming right now. So if you go to his channel at Preschool 3 Illustrations, go check him out. He's still on. Um, who else we have? Oh, my sister, Rashida Dene. Thank you, Rashida, for joining us. Dondrell Lee Artistry. Mr. Dondrell Lee, thank you for joining us tonight. Toast and Zyland, thank you, Toast, for joining us. And we had a few others here towards the end. Our friend Ralphie Draws, Rio Mensukuna, and Oscar. I don't know if it's Rio Men Sukuna or Rio Men Sukuna. But thank you all again for joining. I appreciate it. Hope you all have a good evening or day wherever you're at in the world. And thanks again for the likes and the maybe a few subs. And catch me again on Sunday, probably like around 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. That is the middle of America. America. So thanks again, guys. And until next time, bye for now. Peace, y'all.